Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. As you see in this video, I'll be showing you all how to make this Tesla logo. Now in my previous video, I showed you all how to make this Tesla dealership. This would go great with that. Now you could use this logo for any purpose, anywhere in your world as well. You can use it for banners, advertisements, billboards, and other things as well. I hope that you all enjoy this build and tutorial. If so, please drop a like. Now let's get this started. Well, hey there everybody, again welcome back to another tutorial. Please drop a like down below and let me know what you think of this. Now I'm going to say right off the bat, this is going to be a lot of work if you do it the hard way. If you do it the easy way, which I'll show you in this video, it'll only take a couple hours to do. Now as you see, we have a red and white version here. We have a white and black version here. Now I'll be showing you all how to do the actual shape of the symbol, and then you guys can color whatever background and the actual symbol itself, whatever color that you guys want. Now if you've seen my previous video, I explained the different versions and different colors of the dealership. But again, you could use this for banners, billboards, and other things as well. Alright, now let me right off the bat say that this right here is going to be 25 maps. So as you see right here, this is the very bottom point right here. This is the red version, as you see. So we got the white and the red. So right there is the bottom, very bottom point, which is going to be right here at the very bottom. Alright. Now I've laid out a little template over here just to kind of explain to you on how we're going to be doing this. Like I said, it's going to be 25 maps. So if I was to go on this side, you guys can see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks this way, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks going up. So it's a 5 by 5, again 25 maps. Now not all of these you have to actually hand fill. What I mean by that is, you see right here we have a white one, so take that out. We have a white one here, a white one here, white, 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 and white, and then this one also. So let me take these out so you can see. Oops. Alright, so you see right there, you don't have to do all these here. You can just do one and then you put the same one inside of here. So that makes it a lot easier, and I'll explain to that as we get into it. And again, you're going to have to do a 5 by 5 area, this here being the very most center point here. So we have 1, 2, 3 center point, and then 1, 2. So right here is the center point of that 5 by 5. So you have to find the very center point when you do this. Very important. Now, because this is a very big build, it needs to be a big area where you do this at. Now, very quickly, as you see right over here, we have a square of just nothing but white. This right here, this big white square, is one map. This is the actual square that I use multiple times, as I showed you right over here. So you see on the right side of this, we have that white square, and then the left side of it, we have just a blank square. Well, that's because, like I said, you can use the same one here all over. Okay? So like I said, do it the easy way like I'm showing you. It's going to be a whole lot quicker. Also, I'm going to show you how to do the command fill, where you can fill it in very quickly as well. So what you got to do again, you got to find an area that's all by itself. And remember, you need to have a huge area. So make sure that you're far away from everything. And you're going to have it laid down flat on the ground as I have here. Alright, now, once you've found yourself out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to have to grab yourself an empty locator map. Now, there's two different maps. There's just a regular empty map, and then there's a locator map. Make sure you guys use the locator map. And also a block that's going to be easy to count with. Now, you're going to go out in the middle of nowhere, and you're going to open that map. And as you see on that map, I'm on the left bottom corner of this map. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take this block and you got to place it on all the corners of this map. The easiest way of doing that is putting this map, once you've opened it, in your left hand. That way it won't get in the way of yourself. So if you look at the very bottom left where my player is, you're going to take a block and you're going to come out like this. Now as you see, I came on across there and that's not on the edge. So let me go ahead and do this here. I'm going to come in about right here. I need to go the other direction. So you got to place and delete, place and delete. As you see there, that's right on the bottom edge. So I need to make this line here. So this line didn't show up on the map. So let me come in about right here. And like I said, nope, that's in just a little bit too far, as you see right there. Let me go out just one more block. And like I said, guys, you're going to have to delete and place, delete and place. And as you see right there, that is perfect. That's right on the edge, right? So what you got to do now is once you've got that on that corner, you got to take this all the way down. And again, use a block that's easy to see on the map. So go all the way to the corner. And when you get close to it, you got to do the same thing. You have to come in like this. Nope, that's a little too far. You have to play with it. So let's come in here. Let's see. Nope. Not yet. Maybe there. Nope. Like I said, guys, this is going to take deleting and placing, and well, right there, let's see. No, we need to go out one more block, because it's got to be on the exact edge. This has to be very precise. So as you see, we have that on the very edge on the right side. You're going to do the same thing all the way to the very top corner. Bring this around to this corner, and you're going to have to do that on all four corners on the very edge all the way around. Alright, now once you've got yourself a big square like this and you have that outline all the way around, again right on the very corner on the edges of this map, then what you're going to have to do now is go ahead and go to one of the corners. So I'm going to go to this corner down here. And I'm going to put my crosshairs right on this block. I'm going to open my chat. And I'm going to type in here at the bottom. I'm going to type in /fill. And then on the very left screen, as you see, I have 1598. Now your numbers will be different, but your numbers will show up right here. So I'm going to type in my numbers, 1598. And I'm going to put a space. And then 4, as you see on my side of the screen, on right there it says 4. And then space, and then again on my screen it says 1471. So 1471. I type that in. Now remember, your numbers will be different, but your numbers will be located in the same spot. So once you've typed in all that, you're going to enter that. Now once you've entered that in there, it will come up as error. That's okay. You just need that in there, and I'll show you exactly why. So you're going to come to the very opposite corner, and again you're going to put your crosshairs right here. You're going to open up your chat once again, and you're going to press the up button. The up button will bring up the very last command or the very last chat that you've entered. As you see right there is mine. So I'm going to hit X where I can type. I'm going to put a space. Now when I put a space, on the left side of my screen, once again, 1473. I'm going to type that in. So 1473. I'm going to put a space, and it's going to be 4. Space 1344. So 1344. Now, I'm going to go ahead and enter that in. Okay? Again, it's going to come up as error. That's okay. Now, what you have to do is you're going to come around the middle of this. Right around here. Just eyeball it. Come around the middle. All the way down on the ground. And you're going to go ahead and open the chat up once again. Hit the up button. And again, that will bring up what you've just entered. Those numbers are the coordinates of those corners. So once you've got all that, then you're going to go ahead and type in, you're going to put a space, and you're going to type in WOOL for wool 0 and enter that in. And as you see, we have a white map right in here. Now, something to take note, on my map in my left hand, you see that there's a black line on the left and a black line on the right. What that is these black lines. That's because when this here came on across, we had our crosshairs on this block, making this wool, and the top line up here, we done the same thing. So what we done up here, we made this very top line as well. So this came on across like this. We put our crosshairs on this one, and we turned this into wool. So all you got to do now is you're going to have to go along here, and you're going to take this black line out, because that does not need to show up. It needs to be a full white square on your map. Alright, something else. Also, you don't have to use wool. You can use concrete as long as it's white. If you're going to do the white and red version. If you're going to do the black and white version here, which I think looks a little bit better, here you can use the black wool or black concrete. Now for the white, again, you could use white concrete or white wool. What I've used over here, for the red version, I use white concrete, and for the red concrete. So again, all you got to do is just use a red and a white, or white and a black of your choice. Alright, now right over here on the ground, let me quickly show you exactly what this is. I think this here will actually help you out if you're still a little bit confused. So looking down at this, you see we have a 5 by 5. Just act like this here are maps. This is just scaled way down. So for example, this one right here, this bottom left one, that would be this bottom left one here. Okay? So going along the bottom here, along the bottom of that, would be right here. Okay? So that is going to symbolize our maps. So like I said earlier, you're going to have a 5 by 5 up to 25 maps, 5 this way and 5 up. Okay? Now, you're going to have to find your very middle map, which I marked mine right here. You're going to have 2 maps on the left, and you're going to have 2 maps on the right. Now the reason why I have these doubled up right here with these lines is because this right here is going to be one map, and it will also include this and this. This here will be this, and I'll go over to here and the bottom here. Now I'm trying my hardest to explain all this so you guys can understand and not be confused. Alright, so pretty much this will be a map, and this will be a map. Okay, it's double up because they're touching. Alright, now, with that explained, what you're going to do once you've got your middle here, you're going to end up having all of these maps outlined. Now remember, like I told you earlier, you don't have to fill each and every one of these all in. You can fill just one of these, like I did here, like I showed you right over there. I have one full white square, and I used that same map on these right there. So I'm going to grab this map over here, I'm going to place in here. So like I said, you don't have to fill all those in. Just make sure that you outline everything. That way you can find this middle point. What I mean by that is, right here's my middle point. Okay, this is my middle point here. So I have two maps on the left, and I have two maps on the right. Now right over here, you see I have this outlined. It's not filled in because you don't have to, but I did outline it. That way I could use it, so I knew where the middle point of that is going to be. So right over here we have another outline. Okay, so this is one map, this is two maps, and then the third map will be right here in the middle, and then so on. We have one map here, and we have one map right over there. Alright, so you're going to have to again find a big area, and you don't have to fill any of this in yet. Just outline everything 5 by 5, all 25 maps. That way you know where your middle point is. Right now, I know it took forever to do all that, but it will pay off. Now once you've got all that outlined, then now it's time to actually do your symbol. Now I'm going to show you the outline of your symbol, and you're going to have to fill in your symbol. Now let's look at the symbol right here. So you see, the symbol is the same thing. From the bottom going up, it's going to be symmetrical all the way up. So this whole right side here will be the same as the left side. The left side will be the same as the right side, and so on. So if you was to cut this in half, go straight up the middle right here and go straight up to the very top, cut it in half. It's the same thing on both sides. All you got to do is just mirror it. So to save time and make this simple, I'm going to show you how to do one side, and then all you're going to have to do is do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to come up the very bottom here, and I'm going to go to the right, and I'm going to give you all the numbers going all the way to the top, going around, and I'm going to go to this where it comes in as a V, and then you're going to go ahead and copy everything I just showed you and just go on this side, going around this way on down. Alright everybody, now when I show you how to do this, this is going to be the outline, and you're going to fill in the outline with whatever color that you're going to do. The outline itself will be the color. So you're going to find the very center point of your middle map. It's going to be 64 blocks on the left and 64 blocks on the right. Right here will be your middle point. Alright? Now what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to come in right here on your middle point, and we're going to do some counting. Now remember, on your map, when you use your locator map, this will be shown, the white here, or whatever background color, this will be shown, this will not be shown. Okay? You don't want this to be shown. Make sure that you don't have an outline around your map. Okay? You want it to look clean. So once you found your very, very middle point of your middle map, you're going to come in right here off the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Alright, then whatever color you're going to use. Because I have red here, I'm going to just say red, but again, you could use white, black, red, blue, whatever color. And I explained all that in the previous video on the Tesla dealership. But right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Okay? So 4 blocks. And then as you see, it's going to go to the right and to the left. It's going to split up. Now I've marked these here with these blocks. So everything we're going to do here, you're going to do on the left side. Now all of these, I got blocks on because I'm going to show you why here in a sec. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright? So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then come out, and then so on and so on. So you're going to have 6 all the way up. And on the left side, it's going to be the same thing. Now, the outline, as you see here, will be the actual color that you're going to be using. So whatever you use here, make sure that you guys use a block that's easy to count with. And then go ahead and fill it in with whatever color you're going to have. Now, I've counted here all these blocks. I've counted all these all the way down. I'm going to give you an exact number from the very bottom going all the way to the top. And yes, you do see that this thing is really, really big. But I have an exact number all the way to the top. Let me fly up here quickly. Can't remember what the exact number was. And it's going to be right up here where these stop at. So you're going to have 84. You have 84 of the 6 blocks. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 84 of the 6 blocks. Alright? And again, 84 on the other side as well. Both sides the same. Now, once you've counted, and remember, you see I got these here on these blocks. That will help you out big time. So do as I did. Put these on there. That way you can go on here and go, alright, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And that way you can have this the exact like I have mine. So you can have 84 of those. Then off of this 84, you're going to have 5 blocks instead of 6. Alright? So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Alright? So with this being the 5th block, you're going to turn it this way. Counting this block right here, going this way. Counting this one, going to the right. You're going to have 14 blocks. Alright? And as you see, if I fly up and look down at it, it's going to come downwards. And then we're going to have this little hook part here. So, right off of this long stretch of 6, and then we're going to have a 5 here. You're going to have 14. You're going to come out. You're going to have a 15. You're going to come out. A 15. Come out. And a 15. So, 3 15s and a 14 right off that 5. Alright. Now, once you've got that, make sure, to make this easy, you can pause it here, go on the other side, come all the way up 84 with the 6, and then do this 14, 15, 15, 15 on the other side as well. And as I do this, give you these numbers, you can pause it and go on the other side and do the same thing. Alright, so because we're going to have a lot of little diagonal and single blocks in here, I'm going to try to make this easy as possible for you guys. So please pay close attention. So right off this last 15 here, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, come out, 2, come out, 2, come out, 1, 1, 1. Alright, and then you're going to turn it this way. 2, 2, and then 3, and then again 3. So if I look down at it like this, easy enough. Alright, now this is going to be the hard part because all these little singles and everything in here, so pay close attention. So right off here, we're going to have 2. We're going to come up 3, 3 again, 3, 3. So 3 sets of 3s, no, 4 sets of 3 as you see there off that 2. Then I'm going to change it up, that way you don't get lost. So I'm going to use a black here, so you have a single block of black. Alright, 2, 1, 2, 1. Two, 1, 2, 1. I'm using 2 different ones, that way it's easy to not get lost. And then you're going to go again. 2, 1, 2, 1. And I'll go up and pause it, or have you guys pause once I get this. Off of that, 2, 1, 2, 1. Again, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then 2. And then we're going to have some singles in here. So I'm going to come up here. You guys can pause it right there if you need to. Alright, now if I'm doing this easy as possible for you guys, which I'm trying hard, please guys let me know in the comments and leave a like. This is really hard and tedious for me as well. Alright, now right off this 2 here, we have these singles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 singles. Alright, now as you see, it's going to come up this way. And you're going to have 2 going up. You're going to have 2 there, all the way up. And we're going to have 10 sets of 3s. Alright, so right off this 2, we're going to have 1 set of 3, 2 set of 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 sets of 3s as they go up. Now right off this third last set of 3 here, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now, once you've got that, we're going to turn this way. And we're going to be counting this block. Now going to the right, going this way, you're going to have 18 blocks. So from this corner, going to the right, 18 blocks to here, to that block. Then you're going to come out again. As you see, it's going to come out as it go up. This is going to be 15. So from here to here is 15. Come out. From here, you're going to have 15 to here. From here, you got 15. There's going to be lots of 15s, so I'm just going to tell you how many 15s we're going to have. So let me go back here. So this last one is 18. This will be the first 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got a 1 there. That's 15. 7, 8. So 8 15s. From here to here will be the last 15 there. And then from here, you're going to have 18 to here. 18. And then you're going to have a 12 from here to here. Another 12 from here to here. Then from here to here, you're going to have 7. Alright, now right off of this very last one that we just did, the 7 right here, you're going to turn going this way. This will be the V shaped at the very top. So again, you're going to count this block here. As you see, we have 2 blocks and 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and so on. So it's gonna go in by 2 blocks each time. So counting this one, going to this one, going to this one, this one, this one, and so on. It's gonna be 2 blocks apiece. It's gonna go all the way down by those 2 blocks until you get to the very, very middle point. Right here is the very middle point to the very, very bottom point of this logo. You're going to have 42 sets of 2s. So again, 42 of these. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So you're going to have 42 of those. Right here will be the 42nd one. Alright. Now make sure you guys mark your middle point, because again, this right here will be dead center of the very, very, very bottom point of this logo. Alright, now like I said several times, the right side will be the same as the left side the same as the right side. So once you've got this whole right side from this point of this V all the way up to there, all the way around that way, and then having all those 84 6s all the way down to the point at the bottom, then you're just going to go ahead and repeat. You're going to have all these 2s going up the left side, you're going to have all those going along the top, and you're going to repeat all this over here that we just done, all this counting over here. It's going to be the same thing as on this side. So you're going to have to go back and forth, use blocks easy to see, easy to count with. As you see, it's the same shape. It's symmetrical. So you're going to do the same thing, connect it up to here, and go all the way down to the very bottom point. Alright, now once you've got everything on the left side the same as the right side. Come to the very top here where you have this V shaped. Alright, now I'm going to explain something else to you. So this very bottom of this V here, this block, remember I told you that this block here was dead center of the very bottom point down there. Well, also it will be dead center of the entire thing. So this very bottom of this V center point will be the center point of your map on the very top middle map here. So you remember, like I said at the bottom, you had to find your middle point at the bottom, and there was 2 maps on the left and then 2 maps on the right. Well, the same thing on the top of this logo. So there's again 5 maps going along the top, and the very middle, the very middle map, very center point of that map will be right here. Now, if your calculations, if your numbers are off by just 1 or 2 blocks, it'll throw everything off. So please pay close attention and be very careful that this right here will line up perfectly with the very bottom middle map marker as well. Alright, now back to this V here. We're going to go all the way to the right side. And as you see at the very top of this logo, we have a strip going along the top all the way across. That's what we're going to do next, is the strip. Now right off of here, right off of this block, this corner, we're going to be doing some counting. That way you all know the space in between here. So right off of here, this very top right corner, remember you have 10 sets of 3s on this side, and then you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. We're going to count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 blocks in between. You're going to have 10 block space in between this here. Now, as you see, we're kind of off-centered here. But that's okay. We're going to get this all correct. So you're going to have 22 blocks total from here to here. So 22 blocks there. So right off of this corner where we counted 10, to the right of that, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one will be this corner. So 4th one will be this corner. Alright? On the left side of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 right here. So again, 22 blocks right there, 10 blocks in between, that off that corner. I can't really explain it no better than that. Now as you see, if I was to come up and look down at it, that top strip going across is pretty much goes just with what we already have. As you see there, going across. So that's what we're going to do down here. So remember, we already have this 22. The next one is going to be a 15. So from here, off of this 22, going to go in. So from here to here is going to be 15. And because we have all these 15s here, and this is going with that, we're going to have a lot of 15s on this side as well. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a number on how many 15s we're going to have. So this will be 115 from here. Again, another 15 to here. You get the idea of where I'm going to be counting from the two. So 2 15s, I'm going to place these on each one. So 115, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, we have 18. So we have 8, 8 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, off that 22, we have 8 15s going up this way. Now, right off of this corner, which is the last 15, we're going to have an 18. So again, this block going across to here, 18, and then a 12. You're going to go in again, a 12, go in again, a 12, so 3 12s so far, go in again, 12, so 4 12s, so 4 12s off of that, and then I'm going to have a stretch right here. If I remember right, it was 49. Let me take a look real quick. Yep, 49 blocks off of that last 12. So again, right here is that 12. You're going to go in. So from here to here will be that 49. And then from here will be 12s. And it'll be the same thing on the right side as left side. So again, 49 is an odd number. So this here will be the very middle block of that map. This split straight on across. So if I was to take this line straight on down, right here straight, it will end up straight right up to here. So go ahead and outline this bottom section here. Alright, now, right down here where we counted 10 off of this corner, and then we have this 22, we're going to go ahead and do this right side and then come up through the top. So right off again, right here, this corner, off that 22 that was right there, we're going to go the right side, turn this way, and as you see, we have 2 right here. Then you're going to have sets of 3, so you're going to have 6 sets of 3. So right off this 2 here, we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. So 6 of those. Now right off of that, you're going to have a number 6 from here to here. Again, it will be 6. Alright. Now, once you've got that, then you got to turn this way. This will be the very, very top. So again, you're going to be counting this very corner. Going to the right of that, you're going to have 29 blocks. So 29 blocks from that corner to right here. So again, 29 blocks from there. And then as you see, if I come up and look down, you're going to come out a block each time. And it's going to go along with that. And you're going to have lots of 15s. And I went ahead and counted these out. You're going to have a total of 12 sets of 15. 12 sets of 15. So again, from here to here would be one set. From here to here would be another set. So you're going to do that 12 times. So 12, 15. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the very last one, 12, right here. Now the very last 15 right here, which will be to this block, you're going to come out a block again, and counting this block here, counting this one, going all the way down, you're going to have 61 blocks. So 61 blocks to this corner here. And then you're going to go in. Again, it'll be 15, 12 sets of 15. And it will mirror the other side as well. So again, you're going to copy everything on the left half, the same as the right half, all the way down. Alright, now once you've got your outline all the way around, then you're going to go ahead and fill in with whatever color. Now remember, like I explained, your outline itself will be your logo. So your outline will be the same color as your logo. Now again, let me know in the comments which color you guys chose, and also remember to check out my video right before this one, the Tesla dealership. It will explain a little bit more on that as well. Now right over here, if we come back to the small scale model, you see here, you can kindly roughly see the red logo and the white background. So again, this same white map here, you're going to use all the way around it. Alright, now the next few things I'm going to explain to you is extremely important, and you need to pay close attention, because if you do not pay close attention, all the hard work that you've just done will be destroyed. So pay close attention. Now, the first thing, I'm going to show you how to lock the map. That way nobody can destroy what you already have. You're going to be using a regular empty map when you do this. And yes, remember, all of these that we opened up was locator maps that we used in our left hand. Well, now you're going to have to take a regular empty map. You're going to fly over the entire area. You're going to open up all the maps, and once you have all those, then you're going to go in on a wall like this. You're going to put them in a glow item frame because they make light come from them, which is pretty cool. And you're going to place all those in with regular maps, not locator maps. That's very important. If you have a locator map, it'll have your player icon on there, and it's not clean, and it'll look bad. So remember, you have to use a regular empty map when you go to do that. Now once you have all of these filled in with that empty map filled in, then you're going to have to go down here to your cartography table. You have to use a glass pane, a regular glass pane. So I got this empty map here. I'm just going to open it here. You see what we got there in this area. I'm just going to use that for example. So once you've got your map, you got to do these to all of these maps. So you have to grab this one, this one, this one, this. All these maps, grab them all. You're going to go down here one by one, one at a time. You're going to put your glass panes up here. And then you're going to put your map right here. Glass pane up top. Your map here. On the right side, you'll grab that map. Do not name your map. You name your map, you don't want that. Trust me. You name your map, you'll be able to see it in your item frame. So don't name your map. Go down here, grab that out, and now the map is locked. So you see this area right here? Once it's locked, let's say I grab this here off this little model. You see where that's at? I'm going to come along this way. Pull this out, and you see that line don't appear, right? So if somebody was to add to your stuff, it will not show up. Let's say if let's go ahead and delete this. Let's say somebody comes in your world and they delete your hard work. Remember, this is replicating your hard work. Okay? They destroyed your map. You pull this out and look, it's the same because you locked it. So remember, you're gonna have to lock your map. That way everything stays where it needs to stay. Now, one more very important thing. First, I made this white and black one, and then I made this white and red one. Now, it took me 2 days to make this white and black one, the original one, 2 days. And once I had it made, I made this one in like 15-20 minutes. And I used a few commands, and I'll go over those commands and I'll explain all that in case if you guys want to make a different color symbol or a different color Tesla dealership like I did and explained in my previous video. So I'm going to show you how to do that very quickly right over here. Yes, it's with command blocks, but don't worry, this is extremely simple. So like I told you before, you can use the concrete blocks. So I have white concrete here, for example, and I have the white wool here to show you as well, in case if you used either or. Alright, now, right over here, we have a command block. As you see here, we have the command in there. Now everything in this, you're going to have to type in exactly like I have. Do not add any lowercase, not needed. Do not uppercase, nothing, not needed. Don't put no capitals nowhere, not needed. Put spaces where it is needed. Exactly how I have mine, that's exactly how you have to have yours. Now if yours does not work, you don't have something right. Make sure all your spaces, lowercase, uppercase, capitals, everything, all your numbers is correct for this to work. So as you see, we have execute, /execute, and then you're going to put your name in there. And then you're going to put a space, tilde, which is that squiggly line, space in between each one of those. Okay? /fill, and then, I mean, you can see it right there. You could pause it right there if you need to. Now, the only thing that's going to be different, you see right here where it's got concrete 15, replace concrete 0. Okay? That's concrete, and this one here is going to be wool 15, replace wool 0. Remember I told you that 0 was white, 15 is black. No matter if it's, let's say, concrete 15, that's going to be black. Wool 15, it's going to be black. 0 on the wool is white, 0 on the concrete is white. So, let's say your background, you have white, and you want it to be black. So, let me go ahead and activate this. Now watch this. I'm going to go in this person view so I can show you. When I get down here, look, it turns it black. You see that? Which is really cool, guys. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Now, very important that you understand this. Where I had it white and it turned black, I have concrete 15, which is black. Replace concrete 0, which is white. I had white down and I wanted to turn it black. So whatever color that you want it to turn to, you put that number first. Whatever color that you have down already, you put that color down last. So I already had white. I wanted to turn it black. So because I already had white, I had concrete 0, which is already down on the ground. I wanted to turn it black, which is concrete 15. Now let me go ahead and activate this one. And go in this view. Once again, this will turn black once I go across it. Alright everybody, I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial, and remember, whatever color that you guys use first, once you have your outline and everything, you can always go in the commands like I showed you and just very quickly, in a matter of minutes, turn it all the other color that you want to have. Remember to check out my Tesla dealership tutorial, the one right before this video. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop a like down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.